Hi everyone, welcome back to Form of Therapy. My name is Cheok PD, and today I'm going to be reacting to In Your Fantasy by ATEEZ here on the Culture Study. This is a very strange case. This is a repackaged follow-up not long after their previous comeback for Lemon Drop. Repackages are typically reserved for studio albums. This is an EP that they're doing a repackaged for. So it's a little bit different. It's also filled with a slew of the members' solo releases as well. But I'm looking forward to this. I really loved Lemon Drop. It broke its way up there. It beat a longtime ATEEZ #1 favorite for me, Inception, as my favorite ATEEZ song, because Lemon Drop was just too good. I loved the minimalist sexiness of that song. And I gotta say, I have some high hopes for this, given that the title track for In Your Fantasy, as well as even the thumbnail alone, kind of hints at something a little bit more sensual. So let's go ahead and check it out.
Yeah, I know what you into. Baby got a type. Yeah,
Unsurprising.
But that ain't what you like. Lips your body, it's embodied, and it's hard as hell. Trust your body, I'm nobody. I don't kiss
I didn't think it'd be this sexy though. Oh, actually the beat is a little surprising.
Between the lines like a Lucifer, devil in disguise, we know how this works. Girl, take a seat in your fantasy. I'll set you free from your sanity. Happiness in my stare, ain't gonna take you there. Live between the lines like a Lucifer, devil in disguise, we know how this works. Come take a bite like it's what you need. I push you in closer till it's hard to breathe. Come get it now.
This post hook is absolutely brilliant. Oh, I love it.
In a rush, I ain't in a rush. I get what I want. Here for the chase, wanna piece, wanna taste.
Oh my
yeah, I'm
God,
here for
look
the
at this
kiss. So like this, can you handle it? This heat, okay? You're managing it, sizzling and sinking in. I'm getting in your head.
Ice cold with no chaser. Let's cut it short like a razor. We're in a spot to get hella lost. Oh honey, I ain't your savior. Give it to desire. I can make you feel so. Tell me what you like, right, put your buttons like a console. Between lines like the Lucifer, devil in disguise, we know how this works.
Wow. Wow. I am so in love with this. Oh no.
Break it down.
Such a striking music video. Whoa. Ooh, big finish. Oh, yes. Wow, this is actually very like 2010s K-pop coded.
Down the fine line, no one Mr. Nice Guy, think you know what I'm like.
Girl, now you're not so sure. They're my favorite part with the Lucifer.
Don't tell me that's the end. No! Oh my god. Oh my god. Oh, we love a good outro in this house. Oh. The last bit where this la da 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 look like this part with Yeosang. By the way, I am in love with all of Yeosang's parts, but this part with Yeosang and then the handoff to Hongjung, the rap part with Hongjung and then Mingi, that outro, I love a good rap outro, and especially for like a very sexy, tantalizing song like this, it's a really exciting outro. Oh my goodness. I realized something when I did the listening party for Golden Hour Part 3. After realizing that Lemon Drop beats out a years long favorite title track, Inception, for me, I realized, oh, am I just like a little bit of a naughty little boy for ATEEZ? Do I just really, really, really like their sexy concepts? Like Inception is sexier in a little bit of like a tortured, dreaming state sort of way. And then Lemon Drop was, very on the nose. In Your Fantasy, I gotta say, I'm kind of extremely obsessed with it. And again, it's one part, I love the sexiness of it. Both like musically, it's just like really pleasing and satisfying to listen to. It just like kind of like scratches all these itches in my brain, just how satisfying it is. As well as I really like that electronic beat. The electronic beat actually sounds a little like 2010s K-pop. It's a little repetitive, but not repetitive in like an overplayed way. Just that repeating electronic synth pattern is very prominent throughout the entire song. And yeah, it just kind of reminded me a little bit of that era when 2010s K-pop was going through a big electronic K-pop phase. I loved that era, by the way, and so I'm immediately on board. I also love the beat too, the pattern to it. Dun, 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 dun. Wait, that might be the top line. Hold on, let me play this. Yeah. Oh, a pattern like this, it reminds me definitely of that. Not just 2010s K-pop. It reminds me of like mid 2000s, early 2010s American pop music as well. There was a big electronic phase. In particular, it sounds like a beat that one of my favorite producers, Timbaland, would have made back in the day. Just fantastic. The music video as well, extremely striking. Almost the exact opposite of Lemon Drop. Whereas Lemon Drop was kind of largely outdoors, this one is largely indoors. The colors are also very strikingly different. Whereas Lemon Drop was more yellows and blues, here it's black and red. Of course, red, just color of passion, sensuality. And even with like the masks when they enter this party, it gives off like a very mysterious vibe, which only, of course, makes it sexier. So the music video, it's simple. I do think like they didn't like pour like their usual craziness into it. That's not me saying like the music video is any lesser than or it's cheap in any way. Not at all. It's more of like a controlled music video. Like they know that this is a repackage. They know that they're producing 2 title track music videos within a short time span. And so they just didn't go outlandish with it, and they divvied up the budget appropriately. But they still obviously have really talented filmmakers on their side because the music videos just are incredibly engaging. I would say my favorites, I mean, I think everyone did extraordinarily well, but in particular, people that really stood out to me, I mean, I can't deny that really shines here, both on the song and visually. He's absolutely captivating. Given his height, given his visual, he just comes off like really manly and just he really suits this concept really well. I liked Yeosang. I really liked Yeosang's vocal parts on the song. I think this is one of my favorite verses from Mingi across ATEEZ title tracks. I especially love the way he goes about it. It's kind of like, it's a little bit slower than his usual title track rapping style. it feels a little bit more like he's talking to you, but yeah, it kind of works for me. Let's go ahead and listen and watch that again. I'm gonna have to go this far back. Oh, it says Lucifer on the card. So it feels like a private club that you're entering into.
Baby got a type. Yeah, I could be gentle, but that ain't what you like.
This beat synth pattern reminds me a little bit of is it "Close Your Eyes" by Kigwang from back in the day? It's an older K-pop song, like late 2010s. But it kind of reminds me of that. Love this transition.
I could be gentle, but that ain't what you like. Lips your body, it's in body.
That's a great transition.
Trust your body, I'm nobody. I don't kiss and release your inhibitions. There ain't no point in fighting. Don't need no good intentions. So why you trying to find it? Just scream and shout.
Yeah, the auto tuning that they put on Yeosang's voice, as well as like the additional kick, like the rhythm picking up its pace. I love Yeosang's part right there. Also, I'm noticing from Yuno to Seonghwa to Yeosang, it's less singing and it's a lot of, it feels like they're all talking. And it's like melodical talking, and it's what makes it feel even sexier. It feels like a conversation between the artist and the listener. Wow. Especially Seonghwa's like the whole hot as hell line. Just that's probably the most like vocally driven part we've heard yet.
Lucifer, devil in disguise, we know how this works.
If you look at like these shots as we get into the main chorus, a lot of snappy editing, really fast camera movements. You know, you see this shot of Yuno, it pushes in on him so quickly. It's kind of leaving you a little bit breathless. It's very sexy camera work. It's meant to come off a certain way where it feels like you're being seduced. They're kind of taking you for a ride, and that's why it feels so fast, or it is so fast. I love that element where the roses start falling in Chongwo's shot, and then it continues throughout the other shots as well.
I get what I want. Here for the chase, want a piece, want a taste. Yeah, I'm here for the case. So like this, can you handle it? This heat, okay, you're managing this sizzling.
That was such an insinuating shot, right? Like the perspective of this shot. At first, I was like, "What is he doing?" I'm like, "That's a chair." But that is such an insinuating shot, right? I'm not the only one who thought that.
You're managing this sizzling and sinking in. I'm getting in your head.
Ice cold with no chaser. Let's
Oh my God, Mingi, Jesus Christ. Ice cold with no chaser. That line alone, it's not like it's the craziest verse I've ever heard in my life. It's not even this line is anything scathing. It's just the way he delivers it. It's him. It's his gravitas and his presence, and just ice cold with no chaser as he rides that rhythm is so good. And as Hongjun says, I'm getting in your head. It's a very cerebral song. I think definitely like that synth pattern, it's very muted, but it's very repetitious. And so it feels like it's an actual earworm getting in your head. Why is this scene so notoriously blue now that I'm saying?
short like a razor. We're in a spot to get hella lost. Oh, honey, I ain't savior.
That because it's the lobby? It looked like it was the lobby. And all the hot stuff happens in the main hall right here.
Between lines, look at Lucifer, devil in disguise. We know how this works. Come take a seat in your fantasy. I'll set you free from your sanity.
The black and white with isolating just the red is such a nice touch. Oh, so sexy. Wow, I'm just noticing that this shot with just passing towards Yuno on the ceiling. I love that line, the heaven is in your stare. I love that line. So good. So catchy.
Break it down.
Back to color. God. What a sexy shot of someone. Oh, such a dramatic finale. I love it. My God. Seriously, Yuno is doing the mostest. My God. Also, their styling is insane here. Oh my God. Look at the jewels on San's back. Oh. I wish that outro was the post hook. That's how good it is. I wish I could hear that more and more and more. Whoa, what a simple yet infectious beat. Again, very similar to Lemon Drop in very simple beat, and yet they're doing the mostest, and it's got such a heavy impact. I don't know if I've ever felt this way before, but I've got to give my MVP in this music video to Yuno. I mean, when we get into that grand finale of the dance scene, that's the kind of stuff that I usually love to see from Wooyoung. But my gosh, Yuno, dead center. The all black outfits were so well, like their stylist did an amazing job. They were so well curated too. Like, they could have easily just made that like they're all just wearing black suits, but they all are wearing like really well tailored and really creative, fashionable outfits. But it's still all black, and it just looks so good. But yeah, I have to give it up to Yuno. It just, he had my attention. It's like every time he's on screen, he was so captivating. As well as Mingi, that verse, as well as that outro. Just it's his presence that really just feels like such a nice electrifying interruption to the song that's really fun. And that outro, it's phenomenal, especially Hongjung's part when he says I could take you sky high. Like, that part is such a catchy bounce on the rhythm. Oh, this is such a well-made song. I love the whole 2010s K-pop feel of the overall song as well. I love the music video. It's very cool. It's very mesmerizing. Very eyes wide shut, I gotta say. But still, very sensual. Love it. Love it. Feels like it went by in a flash, but this was nearly a 4-minute music video. Wow. Well, I guess if we cut it right here, it says 3:30, so it's more like I would say about a 3-minute music video, but still very well done. Very incredible follow-up to Lemon Drop, and I can see why they followed it up to Lemon Drop. It's just like, hey, we did a sexy song. We're gonna follow it up immediately with another sexy song. Like, we're not gonna make this. We're not gonna make this another comeback in a future era. We're just gonna give you something sexy and then another sexy thing. It just double whammy. Wow. Oh my God. I'm seeing them on tour this month. It's going to be incredible. Or next month. It's going to be incredible. I'm going to see this live. They have to perform this live. Oh my God, I'm going to lose my mind. With that in mind, I'll pass the question off to you guys. What did you think of ATEEZ's In Your Fantasy? Personally, really loved it. Loved all the high note parts. Loved the post hook. And love the beat in general, but would love to hear your thoughts on the song. Which do you prefer, In Your Fantasy or Lemon Drop? I'm gonna be honest. I know very recently Lemon Drop beat out Inception for me. I think In Your Fantasy does that for me. I have to listen to Lemon Drop right away. I have to listen to Lemon Drop and compare the two, because In Your Fantasy, I like really dark, moody songs, and so it's why I always really liked Inception. And also, it's got to be catchy. I like dark, moody, but also pop songs, and so I really liked Inception for that. But then it was subtly sexy, and then Lemon Drop was just outwardly sexy, which I really, really enjoyed. But that one is a little bit more chiller. It's a little bit more on the minimalist side. This one, it takes it back to the brooding, darker realm, and ooh, it's kind of right up my alley. And so I think In Your Fantasy might be my favorite ATEEZ title track. Again, I have to give Lemon Drop a good hard listen again, and I'd have to give In Your Fantasy a good hard listen, just the song itself. But it tickles my brain in a certain way that I really like. Thank you for tuning in. If you enjoyed this reaction and you want to support the channel, please consider checking out my Patreon. Links in the description below. Of course, joining is completely optional, but I do check out bonus content over there. Just recently checked out ATEEZ on Cheap Daesong, as well as the listening party for Golden Hour Part 3, as well as any other things that you might be interested in from any other groups. As I said, that's completely optional. If you want to support the channel for free, consider liking the video down below. You can subscribe over here. Gonna have a button for you in the lower right. And in the upper right, you can check out my other videos. Guys, thank you for watching. I will see you in another video some other time. Have a wonderful rest of your day. Bye, guys.